Hello, welcome to Adobe Animate. A few things we're going to go through today and try to do a little animation. So here we've got the properties, and you can see we're in the document. So this gives you the document properties. Here is the stage color, so we can change that color of the background, and we can do that. I'm going to use this tool. So let me just check what we've got on this tool. We've got the polystar, fill, stroke. I'm going to make the stroke about 50. Everything else. We've got number size 10, 0.7 on the star point size. That is what I want for this. Sentence. We can also change this to, if you do fit in window, we can see it in its entirety. So to draw the shape, we just begin drawing, and if we hold down Control, you can hold down Shift or Control. So what I would like to get is that shape, and you can see we've got, that's pretty much what I'm looking for here. And we're going to select the whole thing, and we're going to press Control Alt 2 and Control Alt 5. That's going to put it right in the middle, which is where we want to put it. And that is basically pretty good. So we're going to convert this whole structure into what's called a symbol. And we're going to call this goo animation. And press OK. And then we're going to go into it. And you can see we're in goo animation now. And we're going to do that one more time. And this is going to be called goo. You notice we've got the registration symbol, this little black dot in the middle. So if we press Control L, we can see in the library, it's kind of neat. It puts it right in the middle. You can have it on the top left. I think that is the default. The default is the top left. We might want to put an animation onto this now. So let's have a think about what we're going to do. You notice that this is currently in this layer 1 here of Goo Animation. So we've got this little thing here called Motion Presets. And there's a few different ones we could use. The one I'm going to go for is called Smoke. Okay, so we put that in, and you can see it's created an animation. If we press Control Enter, we can preview that. And that's what's happening. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to be able to loop this animation. So we can press Control A, that will select all the frames. Now if we press Control Alt C, that will copy the frames. And then if we go to the next frame here, we can press Control Alt V, and that will put the frames there again. Now you'll notice, of course, it's just going to run the same thing again from the start. Now what you would want to do, right, is you would want to you would select this section, right, and before you could just press reverse frames. There is a way you can do it. You can do motion path reverse path. But if you take a look, let's take a look at the result here. You'll notice even though the path is going down, so it's going from down to up, and now it's going up to down. But you'll notice that it's not actually, you can see that there's problems with the transparency, right? It doesn't link up. The shape still starts as that decagon, right? So you can't actually do it that way. So that way is not going to work. How do you do it then? Well, all you have to do is, again, you can select the frames, and you have to go to convert to frame by frame animation. Now there may be some way to these options were never here before either. But for now, we're just going to do keyframe each frame. I think probably it would work if I did different frames as well, but it depends on like how accurate you want to get it. We'll do keyframe each frame, and then you can see every single frame is now a keyframe. So now what we can do is we can do Control Alt C. Go to this frame, Control Alt V. Okay, so we can see that once we get to this point, this is where it starts to change. So we'll select all these frames. Then we can right click and reverse frames. So now when we look at the animation, it has the smoothness that we're looking for. Okay, so if we want to try and make things look maybe a little bit more organic, let's put another Goo animation here. We'll put one like here. Maybe do a little rotation on it. So in terms of a rotation, just do a free transform. You can see we get these little, you can do it like that. Or you can make it like a little bigger. Let's have a look at that now. It's not looking too bad. Let's just put like several more on. You can also do rotate and skew as well. So if I do this, you see we can. It's sort of like a trapezium parallelogram type thing. Put that down there. Let's take a look at that one. It's just like you know. Okay, so what you might want to do then is you might want to lock and then hide the layer. So we can do lock and hide, and then they'll just get rid of it all. And probably we're going to want like a layer on top, right? So we could do lots of things on top. We could do like so you could do a text layer, for instance. See what we can do with text. Properties. So we want it. I want it to be on one line. Let's see if we just want to get it as. There we go. Let's take a look. So yeah, there's lots of different like ways that we could create documents. So anyway, I just thought I'd show like. But yeah, so there's many different things we can do with this. I would like to work on maybe on getting some more back to do something like this, like to get backgrounds, because I really need to make thumbnails and stuff. So yeah, doing animation is not necessarily that useful, but I do like that. I do kind of like having more. One thing you can also do with the animations, like it's obviously it just looks like one big unit in the. It just looks like one, because all the animations are running the same keyframes. I don't know if it necessarily works. Like if you have them, if you have like, I could do, for instance, I could have made that initial keyframe and I could have reversed that whole clip. So and then you would have had different things or ones which are running slightly out of sync. There's lots of different things like with animation that I can think of trying, but we'll have to try that in another episode. Hope you enjoyed this. So thanks for watching.